Hello, everyone. Uh, Watching Christine Peace's blog TV and playing with birds. The Don Quixote de Cause video about the recent Supreme Court ruling in Citizens United versus the Federal Election Commission, which has basically undone 100 years of campaign finance law and returned us to the 1890s as far as corporate control over the political process. And to be perfectly honest, none of us living right now, with very, very few exceptions, has seen anything like, and I don't think any of us have seen anything like what conditions were back then. And we do have a lot of worker protections in place now, but those have been being slowly rolled back since the 1970s, the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Act, unless we are very, very careful, may be one of the last great advances in legal protection for workers. For the next 25 years, the next 25 years. And I'm going to do some more videos about this, but really the only way to change what is happening is to change how profitable it is or is not to be a corporation and to operate as a corporation, because really all a corporation is two things. One, collective well, a collective dodging of responsibility and a collective pooling of assets, which I find it very interesting that the investor class takes such great exception to, well, you're all frothy now, aren't you? The birds. That they take such great exception when workers do it. But really, as a first step, I would do everything in my power to remember. I mean, I tried to do this already, but my first suggestion to you would be to think of everything you do with your money as a vote, because that's what it is. When you're buying something, you're giving the corporation that owns the store you bought from more money to lobby Congress with, or the president, or whoever, or state government, whoever. When you give to a bank, you are giving that bank. This includes deposits. I mean, seriously, get out of your bank and join a credit union. That's step number one, especially if your bank is in the list I'm about to attach. Hello? Hello, birdie. But, yes, he's happy to see us. But, seriously, beyond that, think about, like, when you donate to Walmart, you're donating to one of the biggest funders, or when you go to Walmart, you are in effect donating to the largest commercial lobbying effort, or one of the largest commercial lobbying efforts, to repeal the estate tax. So, birdies. So think about that. You know, the purchases you make, what you do, may not have a large effect in and of itself. But, I mean, I know in Washington the politically fashionable thing for any new politician to do is to metaphorically punch a hippie. But the left wing has been right about a lot more than has been wrong in the last few decades. So, obviously, don't take every left position without a grain of salt, because everybody's fucked up in one way or another. But quite seriously, as the feminists say, the personal is political. It has been for a long time, and now it really is. Hello, welcome back. So do take that into account. Do think about that, and I'll put that list of the current bank holding companies, and keep in mind that by assets, that list is in thousands of dollars. So these are some big companies. You're just all over the place, aren't you? Thank you for your time and attention, and have a good night.